go. Jesus. One question that I want to answer is what people actually need. And we're in a position as owners of businesses, coaches, personal trainers who've been in the industry a while, in kind of having a lot of data on people. Now, personally, I've worked with over 1,000 people, which is pretty scary. So I've seen every sort of problem, every type of person, from 14, 15-year-old males to 68-year-old females. I've coached a whole spectrum. Athletes to people who've never been in a gym before, to people who have got chronic pain, etc. And I think what I've kind of seen and what I think people need is training that is progressive, that meets their goals. So ultimately, most people, 90% of people come to you wanting fat loss. So you've got to deliver that. And I think as coaches, what we want to move people on from is being obsessed with scales, defining success as just numbers, etc. on them scales, and just defining the self with weight. And we want to move them into lifelong health. So we want to focus on that behaviour change. We want to focus on getting good night's sleep. We want to focus on water. We want to focus on the stress levels. We want to make them more confident. And then we want to tackle nutrition, because 90% of people, again, eat terribly and it doesn't serve a purpose, and it doesn't help them with their careers, it doesn't help them with a job, it doesn't help them be good with a family. So all these things as personal trainers, we can actually impact, and that is crazy. We're probably filling a gap that's not being served in other services in other areas, which is a topic for another debate. But we're in a really privileged position where we can make people's lives better. And we can do that through training. We can make them move better. We can make them stronger. We can make them more robust. We can improve bone density. All these things that are just incredible for an individual. But it's for us to decide sometimes what that looks like, because the client doesn't know. And that's where group training and personal training, I think, is getting it wrong. Because it's not good enough to just see people once a week and then give them something to do at home. That's not good enough. They need more contact time. They need more touch points with you. Whether that's online or in person, there needs to be more communication. And with that training, it needs to fit a purpose for that person. It's not just beasting someone to death on a circuit. It's not just, taking them through a generic session. I've had people come to us recently who've been having personal training for 2 years and they've never done a squat, never done a deadlift, never done any compound lifts whatsoever. And they've practically been talking for an hour. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do compound lifts, but you have to get stronger and you have to progress. And what's the point in carrying on training with someone if you're just staying the same? Now, to circle back on that, I've had other people who've just had online coaches who just get a nutrition program, who just get told what to eat, who just have a weekly check-in, which is just like, yeah, well done, keep on going, let's lower your calories, try and, go to sleep a little bit earlier. And that's not good enough either. So we have an opportunity, we're building this gym where we build that community, which we've always done, we've always put that forefront of what we do, build a culture, and we can deliver both of them combined. So we get that nutrition, we get that habit change. We force changing people for probably need a better word than that, but we help people grow. We help people get better away from gym and improve the lifestyle and the life. But then we get them training really well. And all these things just make for a lifelong trainer. And that's what we want to create. People who value training, people who enjoy training, people who see the benefits. And it's not just about, I want to lose a stone, or, I feel crap about myself. If I do a little bit of exercise, I'm punishing myself and that'll make me feel better. We want to change this narrative. And we want to bring people into enjoying training and seeing the real value, which is improving your confidence, improving your life expectancy, day-to-day life just being better. And we can do that down here. And we can get a real solid community of people who live that life and promote it outside this gym for us. So yeah, I think that's really what we're going to be all about.